Being a cop isn't easy, as the Reagan family found out throughout the years on Blue Bloods. Sometimes you have to deal with the unexpected and prepare yourself mentally for everything that could go wrong. So, when Tommy from Season 11's Guardian Angel hurts Eddie, her husband Jamie finds a quick way to get revenge. But was it really justified? First up, cops are humans too. Sure, we've had our fair share of cops being a pain in the butt, but that doesn't mean they're not human beings. What some fans are on edge about is Jamie's overall behavior, and how that could have been written into the show's script. Tommy has a habit of punching cops whenever he encounters one. He's got a deep-rooted hatred towards them, and Eddie firmly believes that a cop shouldn't strike back. But when she comes across the man, he does what he does and strikes her in the face for no reason. She leaves with a busted lip, which didn't sit right with some fans. While police shows are known for violence, and it's not gender-based, some fans felt that Tommy should have been held responsible for attacking a cop during their duty, but also because he had the nerve to hurt a woman. Next, revenge is best served cold. Initially, Jamie wanted to beat Tommy for doing what he did to Eddie, but since that would be illegal, he decided to take things up a notch and ruin his life instead. So when Tommy was hanging out with the gang, Jamie walks up to him and tells him, "That information that you gave us so you can walk? Yeah, it all checked out." Obviously, this dude is stunned because it gives the impression that he's a rat. Tommy then gets beaten up by his friends, who think that he's providing the police with crucial information related to their activities. In the end, Jamie doesn't have to punch or beat up the man who hurt his wife, and the Reagans get their revenge without causing any trouble. And fans believe that Jamie did the right thing. It goes without saying that when you're angry about something justified, it's hard to control your emotions. But instead of lashing out, confronting the guy, and getting into trouble, Jamie played it smart. Fans believe that he did the right thing by not using his fists and using his brain instead. He's got to set a good example for others in the force, since cops get stereotyped a lot. He has to work within the confines of the law, and on top of that, Eddie wants him to leave the guy alone. However, Jamie couldn't take the assault lying down, so while he doesn't lay a hand on Tommy, he knows how to get others to do his dirty work. And by and large, fans seem to love how Jamie managed to take care of his wife while keeping his own hands clean. He did zero damage to his reputation. Moreover, the official Instagram page for the show posted an image from the scene and captioned it, "The #1 unwritten rule. We gotta take care of our own." Up next, Jamie is everyone's hero. Fans celebrated on social media, praising the character and commented on how much they loved his development. "Jamie is the best character on the show," a fan commented. Fans feel that he's the best role model for a younger audience because he teaches everyone to use their mind when the going gets tough. In fact, if you go on social media and the Blue Bloods official Instagram page, you'll never find a bad comment about that character. Everyone's in unanimous agreement, which is pretty rare to come by in any online discussion forum in pop culture. It seems as though when it comes to protecting loved ones, the fans are always going to have a character's back. Jamie was initially trained as a lawyer, and he went to Harvard, but he decided to join his family to protect civilians. He became a cop because that's what everyone in his family is. He quickly became a fan favorite when he was introduced, and fans took a liking to his calm, collected, and logical way of thinking. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have his moments, but he's quick to redeem himself if he ever makes a mistake. His slow romance with Eddie was what frustrated most fans, but when the couple finally got married in Season 9, everyone was overjoyed. We then see his more caring and loving side, protecting his wife. It's not that he didn't do this before for Eddie, but being married to her brought out a completely different side. So when Tommy hurt Eddie, he hurt Jamie too. But fans are glad that the man didn't take matters into his own hands and he still played by the rules. And now in other related news, why Blue Bloods fans are so split over Eddie Jamko Reagan. When Eddie and Jamie got married in Season 9, everybody was thrilled. But that came with its own set of problems because now they had to work in changed workplace dynamics. The spouse versus colleagues thing started frustrating fans because of Eddie's constant attitude. Since Jamie's personality is different to his wife's, and while fans were happy that they both finally got married, they were also hoping that she would change. The hot and cold attitude she has is what has fans divided. The moment she complains about her husband not having her back, she goes on to the next moment to complain about him doing too much. While fans are glad that Jamie is a super sweet, caring, and loving husband, they have started to loathe Eddie. In recent events, Jamie got Tommy into trouble with the gang he's part of because he punched Eddie in the face for no reason. While fans have praised the character for doing the right thing, they think that the thing's gonna blow up between them because Eddie will find another excuse to complain. She'll probably bring it up in another argument and berate him for not having her back. Some fans want the character just cut out of the show for good, but we think that'd be a bit too much. Like, ouch. Jamie is also Eddie's superior officer and is bound by his position to make decisions dispassionately. But does Eddie take advantage of her husband and sway his decision-making process in her favor? Some fans believe that she does. She finds a way to bully him. Poor Jamie, right? Can't catch a break, can he? Now the Jamie storyline on Blue Bloods that has fans scratching their heads. Blue Bloods has been around for almost a decade now, and fans of the show have been loyal to it since day one. That's a rare sight to see since we all know shows get boring after like the second or third season. Most of the characters are lovable, and with some, we've got a kind of a love-hate relationship. However, Jamie Reagan has managed to steal the hearts of so many fans because of his loving, caring side when it comes to his wife, Eddie. But there's been some chatter about how a certain story arc for Jamie dating back to season 3 played out, or rather, how it didn't play out, and why it was such a confusing moment for both the character and the show. For example, Jamie's had many partners, but only one has ever met an untimely demise. Throughout season 3, he was partnered with a man named Vinnie Cruz. While the two had their differences and often clashed, they did become close before Vinnie passed away tragically. And fans are suspicious that there's something wrong, because why wasn't Vinnie mentioned again after his death? It seems like everyone's just accepted it as if the character wasn't important. Like, someone you worked for with, like, a long time dies on duty. Wouldn't you, like, remember them from time to time? Wouldn't everyone be mourning their death? Yeah, this didn't seem right to fans. What made it worse is that there were other characters on the show that didn't play a significant role. When they passed away or disappeared, the Reagans, especially Jamie, they were devastated. While nobody spoke of Vinnie, Linda Reagan had a fallout with other characters, and that was explored in detail. This prompted fans to complain on Reddit about how they felt about the Reagans, especially Jamie, being a little ruthless. But the fans blamed it on the writers for not giving the character more importance, despite him having an important role. While Vinnie could be brought up again in the future, the odds don't seem too likely. We don't think he'll be brought up again. We're already in season 12, and it all seems unlikely. And famous actors you forgot showed up on Blue Bloods. Did you catch some of the famous actors that were part of the show? Over the last dozen or so seasons, Blue Bloods has opened up its door to a wide variety of famous and used to be famous actors. This long list contains Oscar nominees. This includes Peter Herman, who's married to Mariska Hargitay, and Olivia Benson herself. Other notable actors include Bebe Neuwirth, who is a masterclass performer and has been in showbiz for more than 4 decades. Her character, Kelly Peterson, was first introduced as Inspector General of New York City Police Department, but she quickly resigned from the role. Her reasoning had much to do with her romantic feelings for Frank, which was at odds with her career. So we hope to see other famous actors on the show as well in the future. And that's a wrap for this video. Who's your favorite character from the show? And do you think that Jamie did the right thing? Leave a comment down below and let us know what you think. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. I'll see you in the next one.